Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, Randall Hawks from my lazy birds. What is happening in the house? Look who we have. I really need to figure this part out. I'm not really sure. Woo, woo, Miss Creighton is in the house. What's happening, Miss Creighton?
Good morning, or afternoon, or evening.
How are you doing? How are you hanging in there?
Oh, I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old, so.
Well, you're the first person we have had on the morning show, I think. I'm trying to think who has young children at home. How much of a struggle has that been?
It's pretty good most days. My 8-year-old has schoolwork, and so he gets on his computer and logs into Edsby and pretty much handles his work on his own. I taught elementary school for a long time, and now I'm pretty positive I'm never going back. I love teaching middle school.
Well, we're glad. We want to keep you.
I forgot how much work they have in so many, different areas. And right now I just focus on reading. And so he's asking me science questions and math questions, and I don't know the answers.
No, you know that game, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? The answer is no, I'm not.
The answer is not me.
Not. Peyton, I have an 8th grader, and she'll come out on like, don't even bother asking it. Like, don't. Ask your older sister.
And then my 2-year-old just wants to get in the pool all day.
Oh, I don't blame her.
Pool mommy.
This is when I wish I had a pool.
Yeah, it's nice because it's a right there distraction. So
yes, and it cools you off because in the mornings it's nice. Like I'm outside right now, but that sun will beat down in the afternoon, buddy. And I know the mommy trick there. It wears them out.
Yes, she takes great naps.
Yes. So today is May 7th. I like celebrating my days of the year, and there's just not a whole bunch. It's National Tourism Day, which is kind of ironic because it's not
going
like
on right now, but yes.
We can go
I wish I could tourism in Disney World.
Amen. Here's one that I thought was funny. It's also World Password Day. Ooh. So I will take the geeky initiative and say, as the media specialist people, please make sure you are using good passwords. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a good password. Not a good password.
They tell you to don't use your last name, don't use parts of your first name, don't use your children's names, because all those things are traceable and you have to have something.
Well, it's crazy because I probably don't do this right, but I have to write down my passwords and then I have to hide that book somewhere in the house. It's crazy. It's sad that we have to do all this, but you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. So in 1945, on May 7th, my 8th graders are studying the Holocaust, and that is when Germany surrendered in World War II.
Ooh.
I know. I think it's just interesting. And like everything stopped at midnight. Isn't that wild and crazy that you have thousands of troops out there, and then like you get the word to them that at midnight, no more fighting. It's really weird to really think about how truces happen and how we just say, okay, stop battle.
Right, and just stopped out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, with technology nowadays, it's a little bit different. I think it'd be a little easier, but
I wonder how they pass that message along all the way.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Here's a crazy one. You'll like this. I'm sure you'll have some kind of smart comment to make. In 1991, geneticists at Johns Hopkins University were given permission to clone Abraham Lincoln's genes.
Ooh.
Not his denim jeans.
Oh.
But his DNA stuff.
So like they're going to make an Abe too?
I guess so. I think it's a little dangerous. I think this is where science.
That's a little sketchy. Speaking of Abraham Lincoln, I went to Washington, D.C. last summer. And when I was there, there's a guy who's like, there for photograph things, for the tourists. And I'm telling you, he looked just like Abraham Lincoln. I wish I could find the picture and show you. But like, I was creeped out. My son was like, look, Mom, look. It's Abe Lincoln. And I was like, please get away from that man. Because he's like identical. He was
super, super tall and everything.
Super tall, hat, facial hair, all of it.
Oh my goodness.
It was super creepy.
That's crazy. We have a couple of birthdays in the house, and my daughter's not going to be happy. It's my daughter's birthday today. So
Yay.
go Peyton. It's your birthday. And happy birthday to Mr. Girding. Today's Mr. Girding's birthday. So everyone shoot him a little Edsby message that says happy birthday.
Yeah, everybody sent him an Edsby message, like thousands of you. He would love it.
Oh,
he would
my
love
goodness.
to open Edsby with thousands of messages.
Yes. We're going to get in so much trouble, Miss Creighton.
Ah.
All right. Are you ready for some rapid fire?
Yes.
Here we go. Oh, I got to get my
nervous,
glasses
yeah.
on. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Something most people don't know about you.
I spent 2 weeks in a coma.
Oh, tell me more about this.
Well, I probably shouldn't because it's not a good thing. But when I was in college, I'm a diabetic, and so when I was in college, I was away from my mom, and I didn't follow directions, and so I stopped taking my insulin, and then my body shut down because my body needs insulin, and so then I went into a coma.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, I learned that lesson real quick.
Yeah.
Take my insulin.
And you came out of it, and did you have to like relearn anything or?
No, not really. I think like my mom says I was in and out of like she says consciousness because sometimes I'd open my eyes and sometimes I'd squeeze her fingers. But like I spent 2 weeks in a hospital bed.
Crazy. And you're right. I did not know that about you, and I feel like I know a lot. What do you do when you're mad? Yell, cry, or get quiet?
Oh, yell.
Yell?
Yeah.
Who do you spill your guts to?
Natalie Hutchings or Jen Oglesby.
There you go. Do you make decisions quick, think about it, or avoid making decisions?
Quick. Always quick.
Taco, burrito, enchilada, or fajita?
Oh, taco. Shrimp tacos.
Did you do Taco Tuesday?
Yes.
So did we. I had to send the kids to the store to get some. Which is worse, paper cut or burning your tongue?
Ooh, paper cut.
Are you a hat girl?
No.
What would you do with an extra hour every day?
Oh my goodness. Clean my house.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I know, but I don't clean my house. And so if I had an extra hour, maybe I would.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe is the word
probably
there.
Not. The real answer is probably sleep.
Amen. Especially with a 2-year-old, man.
If I could, yeah.
What is a typical Saturday for you?
Normally we get up and we go either on a bike ride or a walk or to the park and playground with the kids. And then one of us goes grocery shopping and then we grill and get back in the pool.
Weirdest thing I would find in your bag right
now? Q-tips.
Like for sanitize, like ATM stuff, or you just keep Q-tips?
No, just Q-tips. I don't like things in my ears. I don't like feeling an itch in my ear. I don't like it bugs me. And so I have to, my ear itches, I have to Q-tip it.
All right. Are you early, right on time, or late to things?
Probably late or barely on time.
Right, barely.
Yep.
What do you always lose?
My keys.
Keys, me too.
Always.
Do you like rays of sunshine on your face or cool breeze in the shade?
Cool breeze in the shade.
Language you'd like to learn?
I don't know. I speak Spanish, so maybe either get better at that, like be more immersive in the language so that I can use it more often, or I don't know, maybe French.
So this isn't in my quick thingy, but I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Sure.
Tell me how you were in school. What kind of student were you?
I liked school. I liked going to school, not just for the friend part, but I like going to school to learn new things and be in school. I really didn't like reading, and that's kind of ironic because I'm a reading teacher.
Yeah.
I like to read books on my own, but I didn't like actually being in the class of reading and writing really because my teachers were a little critical because it took me a lot longer to learn how to read and write at the level of my peers. And so like I had the teachers that would tell me, just do your best because whatever you're going to do is not going to pass, or, like ugly comments like that.
Oh my.
And so that was one of the big reasons why I became a teacher. And I was in, when I was in middle school, and I had teachers who kind of talked to me differently. And so then I was like, oh, maybe maybe reading's not so bad. Maybe I'll eventually get it. And then I started getting it. And then in high school, I had a theater teacher named Mr. Mason at Durant High School who used scripts to help me read and understand text better. And so that helped me become a teacher too. So I didn't really get in much trouble except for a few times in high school. But my students know what kind of trouble I get in high school.
There you go. I love that journey.
Yeah.
I'm saddened that your elementary teachers, you didn't have a great example. You know what I mean? Man, that sun just came out. But I love how your high school teacher used a different form of text to teach you. And you know what? Sometimes we're just not good. Like nonfiction, I'm not a big fan of reading nonfiction. I'm not very good at it. Many times I have to go back and reread a paragraph if I'm not 100% involved.
For sure.
So it's important for us to know that sometimes it just doesn't click certain kinds of reading, and that's okay.
Yeah, you have to find what you love and then love to read it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Ms. Creighton, thanks so much for joining me today. You were fantastic as always. I miss your face.
I miss your face.
Any last goodbyes, talks to your student? Here's your chance.
For the 8th graders that I didn't get to say goodbye to, I'm going to miss you guys. Be awesome in high school. Work hard. For all of my flag football team who didn't get to play a single game because our whole season got canceled, I'm going to miss you guys. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next year.
All right, peeps. We will see you tomorrow. Peace.